Cancer gang, what is good? It is your girl Luna, LP the Spiritual G here, and I'm back for another tour of messages. Well, I shouldn't say tour, but another round of messages. I've been on hiatus for a while, getting my self-care on, doing other things, and Spirit has been screaming at me to get back doing messages. So here I am. So let's get into it. All right. And just remember, if the message resonates, cool. If it doesn't, just let it go. All right. This is not for everybody. These are general source messages. All right. And just keep in mind, I do not focus on love readings, but if Spirit wants you to have a message on love and relationships, I am more than happy to relay it. All right. So let's start with the energy surrounding the Cancer Collective at this time. What energy is surrounding Cancers at this time, please, Spirit? What energy is surrounding Cancers at this time, please, and thank you. We have self-worth here. Okay, with differences on the bottom. All right, so my Cancer gang, you are going through a period of realizing your self-worth and really loving on yourself. I'm a Cancer also, so I heavily resonate with this message. All right, you may be coming across differences with people that are not understanding this, focus that you have to put on yourself right now with the differences card showing up here on the bottom. But you know what? That's their problem. That's not yours. Like when it comes to self-care and self-worth, like it is a journey that not everybody's going to understand, and that is okay. All right, so let's get some tarot messages for my Cancer Collective. All right, we have the Hierophant in reverse coming out as the first message, followed by the Strength. Okay. Okay, we have the Queen of Pentacles accompanied by the I just lost my train of thought, followed by the Chariot Cancer card. So interesting. Okay, we have the Knight of Pentacles, Son of Coins, the Eight of Wands, and the Ace of Swords here, which landed on top of self-worth. So some of y'all may need to be honest with yourself on the areas that you need to focus on with the keep making this mistake tonight. The Nine of Wands on the underneath. So you're feeling kind of guarded here in this energy. You're feeling very protective of yourself. Okay, I could definitely relate to that. Very protective of your energy. But with the Hierophant in reverse here, Spirit is asking you, are you really clear on, your methods at this time? All right, with Strength here, you're going at this like self-worth and self-care era very strong. But you have to also keep in mind that, again, not everybody's going to understand it. You're going to come across some pushback, possibly some people that are not in alignment with this journey that you're on right now. And that's okay, because the Hierophant is usually about, following the traditional path sometimes. And maybe this is the time to really just go off path here, to go astray from, you know, your usual lane. All right. And Spirit is supporting this because with the Queen of Pentacles and the Chariot here, it's like, you know, there are things to be discovered, you know, in the unknown. As we see, the Queen of Pentacles here is, you know, she has her blindfold on. She's taking a well-deserved siesta, you know, that self-care energy. But with the Chariot in combination, you also have to keep in mind of the direction that you're going. All right. She's not so much paying attention to the direction, but she's kind of like trusting. You know, you're trusting where you're going, even though you don't know really where this is going, which I feel like Spirit is encouraging, but also keep in mind, like, you are the driver. All right. You're the driver in your own chariot here. So, you know, yeah, you need to get your rest and prioritize self-care and everything like that. But also, you know, keep up a little bit, you know, make sure that you are taking account of all the lessons you need to learn with the Son of Coins, Knight of Pentacles energy here. You're definitely on a slow but steady progress. You're making progress in areas that, you know, maybe feel a little foreign to you. They're not your usual realm. Again, I get this like sense that you're strayed off the path. Like you're like on the beaten path right now. This energy feels new, especially with the Ace of Swords here. You may be challenging yourself mentally right now. And that's good. It's good in a sense. All right. But I wouldn't say but, with the Eight of Wands energy here, you know, things may be happening a little bit quicker than you anticipate, because we have some fast moving energy here between the Chariot and the Eight of Wands. Things may be coming at you that you're not prepared to deal with right now. You know, you're still learning. You're still trying to figure out this new path. So it may be a little confusing to you. Like your mental feels like it's being challenged right now, but in a good way. All right. I feel like these mental challenges are going to help you reach new levels. All right. Let's get some clarifiers here. I'm just going to ask for a few. All right. We have two tens appearing at the bottom of here. 10 of Swords and the 10 of Pentacles. So it's like you're reaching, again, these new levels, right? Tens are about completion, right? But I don't quite feel like you're at that completion level yet. There's still things that you're learning here, but you're going to reach that level. You're going to get to where you need to go. But I think there is some patience that needs to be like honed in here. All right, because there may be like a rush to get through this. I've been feeling like a few signs have been like rushing through certain processes, but you gotta let things happen organically. Let's get some clarifiers. Okay, we have the Wheel of Fortune landing on top of the Knight of Pentacles here. So we have two wheels here. So the wheels are definitely turning. You know, you're on a path towards success. You're on a path towards, you know, really getting to, like, you're getting acquainted with the new lane that you're in. Because it seems like things are up in the air right now. There are some things that you're not sure, like, where you're going to come out on the other side, but the wheel is turning in your favor. So I would say don't worry about where you're going. Just kind of enjoy the ride right now. Like, this Queen of Pentacles and Chariot combination is like, again, she's not really paying attention to where she's going, right? Which in some cases, it's a good thing. You're kind of like, you're trusting Spirit to lead the way. But I feel like for some of you, you may need to put more attention into it. Some of you are okay, but I feel like this is split here because we have two two sides here. So we have those of you that are trusting Spirit's guidance and you're fine, but then others that are not really trusting the process as much. All right. So Spirit is telling you to, if you feel like you need to see where you're going a little bit, that's okay, but also put trust in. Let's get another clarifier. Oh, we have the Three of Cups here, which is good. You may have, making new friends, making new connections. There may be, and then the Knight of Wands in reverse. Okay. I'm going to ask for one more clarifier. Let's get a clarifier on that. Ooh, okay, two more. Okay, so we have the Magician and the Queen of Wands. Okay, this is interesting energy. Oh, but we have the Seven of Swords at the bottom, again, appearing with the Ten of Swords. So what I'm getting from that is new connections are coming in. Yes, there's an air of newness here, but be careful, because not everybody that you meet that's coming in is going to be well-intended. All right, we have the Knight of Wands in reverse here. You're probably going to have some connections that come in quickly and leave just as quickly, and that's okay. Let them go, because you're alchemizing a lot of energy right now with the Magician and Queen of Wands. It's like you're kind of like manifesting and not even realize it. It's like you're kind of manifesting on the fly. All right, so you may have a lot of energy surrounding you, and there's a lot of majors here, because we have the Hierophant, we have the Chariot, we have the Wheel of Fortune, and the Magician. All right, so that's really powerful. And and the Strength, I forgot. So we have really powerful energy surrounding you right now. All right, so it's all about how you utilize that and who you're allowing into your space right now, while you're alchemizing this, okay? Because we've got to remember the energy of self-worth here. All right, so you have to really take into account is who you're meeting or the situations that you're encountering right now. Is it worth giving your time and energy to? All right, is it worth, putting energy into? Because if there's a goal here, you want to make sure that you're utilizing this manifestation energy for your highest and greatest, right? Because it looks like with the Strength card here, your higher self is like calling you. Your higher self is like beckoning you, like, come this way, with the Chariot here. It's like, come to the good side of things. And, you're all for it, but just be careful how you're spending your energy, because the Queen of Wands is, an amazing energy to be in as long as you're utilizing it correctly. If you're not using that energy haphazardly, if you're, not just like a fly-by-night kind of energy, then, you're going to be using the Magician energy for the good. Now, the Queen of Wands, it came on, face down, but when I flipped it over initially, it was reverse. I'm not going to take it as a reverse, but that just is a message for maybe some of you that, be careful how you're using your Queen of Wands energy, right? Because the Queen of Wands could be very fiery, very fun, passionate, but sometimes her passions can lead her astray and lead her in the wrong direction. And especially if you're associating with the wrong people, it could be disastrous for where you're trying to go. All right. And with the Knight of Wands energy in the reverse, it's like, you could have people coming in again that just want to siphon off your energy and then leave you just as quickly. So just be careful who you're giving your energy to right now. That self-worth energy is coming in stronger and stronger. All right, so just make sure you're prioritizing yourself, because right now, Spirit is saying that, you're in this alchemizing energy. There's going to be people coming around you that want to get some of that. They want a taste of that good energy. So just be very careful who you're sharing your energy with. All right, let's get an angel message for my Cancer gang right now, please, Spirit. Angel message for my Cancer gang. Spiritual growth. A lot of signs have been getting this. I want to say like at least three of the readings I've done so far have had spiritual growth as well. So a lot of signs are going through this period of growth, and it's a beautiful thing. Just again, make sure you are, focusing this great spiritual growth energy to where it needs to go. All right. Because with the Hierophant in reverse, you could be, some of y'all could be straying from the path a little too much. Like, it's cool to, drift out of your lane a little bit and just like, take the road less traveled, I should say. But eventually with the Chariot, you're going to have to get back on track and really just like, focus your energy where it needs to go. All right. We have surrender appearing at the bottom here. So some of y'all need to like really surrender to this process. Some of y'all are kind of resisting the process, especially with the Knight of, the Hierophant in reverse. That could be a resistance as well to what's happening. And, with the Nine of Wands, like defensive energy. So just, be mindful of the surrender that needs to happen for this alchemizing and this magician energy to really be maximized. All right, so let's get a spirit animal message from my Cancer gang, please and thank you. Okay, and landing on top of, that is so funny, Mastery landing on top of the Hierophant in reverse. So Eagle Mastery, which says, you are on a spiritual journey beyond the sky. Let go of the past and soar. You are guided by the winds of spirit. Your wisdom inspires the world. So this self-worth and mastery card, it's like, you're trying to master yourself right now. You're in this energy of self-mastery, and with the Strength, it's taking a lot of energy from you, which is probably why you need to stay guarded and why you need to be very careful about how you spend your energy right now. Because mastering yourself takes a lot, okay? So while you're in that process, it's okay to be selfish. It's okay to be in your Queen of Pentacles energy and like, kind of leave people guessing or leave people out of the equation, especially if they're not, helping you, especially if they're not adding to your life or only trying to subtract, all right? Because to get to this place of mastery, you're going to need as much energy as possible, and you're going to need the right people around you. All right. So Spirit is calling for you to just, keep in mind, again, who you're spending your energy on. And we have prosperity on the bottom here. So, I feel like a lot of you are just going to be like really prosperous in this journey. It's not going to be for everybody. Some of you all are going to not take heed to this. You may be, making some not so great decisions with the Two of Pentacles here, maybe juggling things, but be careful of that Seven of Swords energy around you. All right. Because again, not everybody is for your highest and greatest good at this time. All right. So be mindful. All right. But that's all I have for you, Cancers. I hope this resonated. If it did, please leave me a thumbs up and a comment and share with any other Cancer that might need to hear this message. All right. And I will be back soon for more messages from Source. Until then, I am sending so much love and light. Peace out, Cancer gang.